Hello, welcome to today's video. I am a bit of a history buff about all things Pattaya, as you know, and I was looking on YouTube at a video that was shot in 1994, believe it or not, 27 years ago. It was a couple of guys, we think they're from Holland, on a motorbike, and they're taking a trip all around Jomtien, Beach Road and Second Road, and you can see the original video down below. We've stabilised the video and we thought, wouldn't it be amazing if we took exactly the same route 27 years later and put them side by side? So that's exactly what we did. If you like this, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. This video actually kicks off where we filmed that, which is just on Jomtien Beach, just heading up to the junction where you turn right to go into Pattaya Road. Those two buildings, you see the white building there, still the same. It's a 7-Eleven now. So let's just do a quick right. There's a few roadworks here when we filmed it, and as you can see, completely different. On the right hand side in 2021 there is a We Are Number One, a go-go, that's not even there. Food bar and all those beer bars on the left hand side there, those aren't there either. It's just waste grade. Just on the right hand side here now is a Subway, there's a 7-Eleven there, nothing there in 94. Just coming to the Cove pub, Pattaya, as is now. Of course in 1994 I think it was just apartment buildings, as you can see. And we're back up on the Pattaya Road, heading towards the junction with Tepposit Road, and it's just amazing, isn't it? First thing you notice is that now it's a 2-lane dual carriageway, whereas back in 94 it was just a regular road. Here's the junction with Tepposit Road. We're over that. On the right hand side now you've got the food mart. You've also got the bus that goes from Jomtien to the airport. Nothing there. And look at this, unbelievable. You can just see some construction in the foreground right on the left hand side, but other than that nothing really. And you can see very clearly the landscape of Buddha Hill and the Buddha just peeking out at the top there back in 94. Better video quality obviously now, and we can see that, but the skyline is completely different with all those condo buildings in it. I've got to say, my good friend Balloon Chaser, the editor, has done a great job in putting these two videos together. Well done, mate. So now, no traffic lights back in 94, and we'll bus a left, and this is going to be Pratamnak. And this is actually how I do remember Pratamnak. All those years ago, I first went there about year 2000. It was just like this. There was no buildings, no condo blocks. You can just see that one big condo block there. Tara Court there now in 2021, that wasn't even built there then. Interestingly, you can see the Argyle Court, I think it's called, on the right hand side here, these flats. They were there in 94. One of the bosses of a go-go bar I worked for had one of those. I went in there and I could see the sea from the top of there, but obviously you wouldn't be able to do that now. Just coming to the junction of Pratamnak 4 now, just there, and as you can see these new buildings have been put up in the last 4 or 5 years. It was kind of a fitness park before then, but other than that, just nothing. Okay, this is the area now we're coming to where you can do a left and go to the chocolate factory down Cozy Beach. Right, you go up to Buddha Hill. Not really changed much, I have to say. That tree's still there though, can you see? Exactly the same tree. So now we're coming down the windy bendy road. You can see the sea in 1994 from there because the greenery and the shrubbery isn't too much. Maybe the elevation of the road has changed slightly because you can't see the sea with all the trees that are there now in 2021. Just coming around the bend, of course this hasn't changed. Unix condo there now, but that wasn't there then. And the tourist police building, which was constructed I think about 15 years ago, is right in front of you now. Now here's a surprise. Blink and you'll miss it, so don't. It's the overpass, and it's not there, it's gone. And actually our driver back in 94 decides to go down what we now know as Bush Mountain. Yeah, this video is really blowing me away. Here we go, down Bush Mountain, and this is the skyline as you go down. Just look at this little tin shack on the right hand side in 94. That actually is still there, and we're just joining the road now where the overpass joins. So this is now from the overpass on Third Road. This is an extension of Third Road, and we're down now going towards Ballyhigh. Look at that, in 2021 the skyline is different. That condemned building and condo and hotel block, that will be coming down soon. And look at this, 1994 Ballyhigh. There's no car park. By the way, the driver in 94 now does a right, because it wasn't a one-way system. It's a one-way system, so we had to go slightly a different route to get to it. But unbelievable. The beach in 94. Now I do remember a couple of times going on that beach of a Saturday with my friend John from my Thai class. And we used to stay on that beach every now and then, but completely gone. Look at the entrance to Walking Street. They're going into Walking Street the wrong way, and pretty soon you'll hear the lady say police, yeah, cops and police, and they see a policeman and they have to turn back. But as you can see, this area not really changed that much really. There's the officer. He's probably chief of police now, isn't he? And what they're doing is they've done a U-turn and they're going back, but you get a really good look in 1994 at the beach. There's the famous buffalo tree there in the middle, and there's the beach. Simply beautiful, and it's a little bit like how Cozy Beach is now, or the beach on Koh Lam, completely demolished to put up that car park, the multi-storey car park that doesn't work. Anyway, let's cut back. We're on Second Road now, and we're coming to the junction where it goes the one-way system to the left. That building, as you can see, is still there. This area hasn't really changed much. Again, look at the video on the left now. Blink and you'll miss it. You'll see where the school now is on the right-hand side. And if you look very closely, just going past that hotel, which is still there, if you look very closely, you'll be able to see Centre Condo dominating the skyline of South Pattaya. There it is there, and that's where the school is. Of course, Centre Condo's there without the multi-storey car park by the temple, the Royal Temple. Just stopped by the traffic lights now. This is the junction of South Pattaya Road and Second Road. And interesting, isn't it, that the tuk-tuks, the BART buses, they haven't really changed much at all in 27 years. Okay, we're off. And I have to say, this stretch of road between South Pattaya Road and Pattaya Glang hasn't really changed much. Look at that advertising sign there back in 94 straight ahead of us. It's there now, but it's kind of an electronic sign and slightly smaller. But you'll see maybe a couple of buildings that are still there. This white building here, as you can see, the office, the condo block, that's still there on the right-hand side. And you'll come very soon to Kiss Food, which is in exactly the same place and looks exactly the same actually. Probably the same staff still there. We're going along Second Road. Yeah, most of the changes along Second Road are really in the last 30 years or so between Pattaya Glang and North Pattaya by Terminal 21. Really, really rough, like a country road really back in the 1990s, but obviously it's massively developed now down by the Soi 6 area. There's Kiss Food, still there, and the road up Soi Diana up to LK Metro. And we're going to be turning left in a minute and you'll get a bit of a shock. As you go past these BART buses back in 94 now, you'll see a few people waving at the camera. And I was thinking, well, you know, why are they doing that? And then I realised, back in 1994, it was a big deal to have a video camera and to be walking around or driving around Pattaya making a film. Of course now, Pattaya is just full of these annoying YouTubers pointing cameras everywhere. But back in 94, it was a big deal. This was shot on video. We do see very quickly in the driver's mirror, the lady was basically, there was a guy on a bike and there was a lady riding behind him, and she was taking a video. Okay, back into Soi 7, and this is unbelievable. Look at the road quality first of all on Soi 7. But when they actually you get to see the road, look at it. It's absolutely nothing there. It's beautiful trees. It's quite a thin soy. There are no bar complexes there, but I can see I think there's just one hotel that's there. That's the road that goes over to the left. That's still there. Oh, sorry, the right-hand side. But nothing. This is Soi 7. So Soi 7, I'm assuming, must have come up really quickly, maybe in about 5 years between like maybe 95, 96 up to 2000, because by 2000 it was completely different. And here's this wall. The wall is still there, as you can see, coming up to the junction with Beach Roads, and it's a one-way system as it was before. So isn't that Soi 7 amazing? Okay, we're back on Beach Road now. Very briefly, if you look on the left-hand side, they will pan to the left, and you will see when we go past Soi 9 and the police station, it's exactly the same as it is now. So that must have been built in the 1980s, I'm assuming. You'll see it in a minute, and then you'll briefly get a view of, there we go, there's Soi 9, and you'll briefly get a view of, there it is, that's Central, and Vutele 6, obviously. Central was built around about, I think 2007, 2008, something like that, maybe a bit earlier, I can't remember. Anyway, we are on Beach Road. Interesting to note, it's now a 3-lane carriageway, still one-way. It was 2 lanes back in 1994, and it's quite interesting. The trees are quite low, and there's a lot of greenery, so you get kind of more shade, I suppose, back in 94 from the trees. All those trees you can see on the right-hand side, you know, have been planted. The whole redevelopment of the walkway and the pathway on Beach Road happened about 10 years ago, I think now. But as you can see, I think it actually looks nicer now, personally. I mean, there is more space to walk as well, but you don't get as much shade from the trees. Very briefly, looking at the left-hand side, you'll see in a minute the famous landmark from Beach Road, which has been there for decades, and that is TQ. There it is. Can you see TQ? Just on the left-hand side, we're going past the sign now, so TQ is still there, the same sign as well. And we continue, and they're having fun and games back in 1994, as you can see. Thanks very much to the 2 guys that made the video originally. We've tried to get in touch with them, but we haven't been able to. They don't leave any comments on their videos. They're not on Facebook. If anybody knows who these 2 guys are that made the video, we'd love to get in touch with them again, so please let us know. Just coming up now to where we've just passed, I think, Mike Shopping Mall, and we're on the way to what was Royal Garden, the Royal Garden Hotel. As you can see, that's a great comparison, the 3 buildings of the Royal Cliff and the Pattaya sign, which isn't there. But what a great job Balloon Chase has done to match those 2 up. Same skyline, exactly the same, except that big building that's coming down soon. And the Pattaya sign from Beach Road, as you can see, the Pattaya Beer Garden is there. I was talking to the owner of Pattaya Beer Garden yesterday. It was a restaurant back then in the 90s, but not very nice and very badly maintained and developed. Not the case now, of course. So what a great little video. Thank you very much to my good mate Balloon Chaser for doing that. Hey, let's take a quick trip up Walking Street. This is what it looks like now. Don't drive this fast, folks. Don't do this at home. If you're ever wondering how to get to Le Pub, you just go past Fahrenheit, past that bar there, into Soi Diamond, and we're home. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. Amazing video. Well done to Balloon Chaser for sticking it together, and we'll see you very soon. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.